Everyone, today I wanted to talk about Saturn in Scorpio. This is part of my Saturn sign series where I focus on basically Saturn in each of the zodiac signs. So today we're going to talk about Saturn in Scorpio. Before I get started with the rest of the video, I wanted to let you guys know that I do natal chart readings. So I look at your birth chart, I figure out what kind of challenges you may be facing in your life, and I give you an action plan, a recommendation plan that you can use to move forward through these challenges. I also do relationship compatibility, which is basically called synastry chart readings. So if you are trying to get into a relationship, if you're already in one and you want to know what the dynamic is going to be like, you can contact me for a synastry chart reading. I also do tarot card readings. So, if you're facing challenges related to any aspect of your life, whether that's your career, your finance, health, relationships, your home life, basically any aspect of your life, you can contact me for a tarot card reading and I'll do that for you as well. If you'd like to contact me for a reading, you can drop me a message on my Facebook page. That's facebook.com/VenusianScorp. You can also drop me an email at astroluck111@gmail.com and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I've posted both the links in the description box below so you can be sure to contact me for a reading. Okay, so let's get started. So today we are talking about Saturn in Scorpio. So first of all, I'm going to talk a little bit about Saturn, what it means, and then I'm going to talk about Scorpio, what it represents, and then talk about this combination. So Saturn is, the planet that has to do with the father figure in your life. It represents authority, it represents discipline, it represents restrictions and delays. Saturn is always about challenges in your life, but these challenges are meant to teach you lessons which usually people start learning when they are in their late 30s or early 40s, because that's when the true Saturn lessons start getting realized in a person's chart, in a person's life. Now, Scorpio is the eighth sign of the zodiac, and likely so, it rules the eighth house of the zodiac wheel. Scorpio, the symbol is the scorpion, which, as we know, has a deadly stinger. And, the eighth house has to do with very intense, heavy subjects like death, transformation, taxes, other people's money, inheritances, things like that. So, when you have Saturn and Scorpio, a lot of these Saturnian lessons in your life are going to apply to Scorpio related themes or eighth house related themes in your life. So what does that look like? So if you've got a Saturn in Scorpio, you most likely have challenges when it comes to receiving other people's money. So if you are in a situation where you try to use your sensuality or your appeal to get other people's money, or if you're trying to use some kind of manipulation to get other people's money, which is what Pluto is about, because Scorpio is ruled by both Mars and Pluto has to do with the psychological manipulation, if you will. So whenever you try to use those avenues to get money, that's when Saturn starts kicking in for you, and that's when Saturn starts giving you trouble, basically putting a spoke in the wheel and causing some challenges around that whenever you're trying to get money that easily. But the lesson here is for you to look at the opposite house, which is the second house, which is ruled by Taurus, which is about your own money that you've earned through your own effort, through your own hard work. So when you try to use the eighth house influence to get money, that's when you're going to find that it's more difficult to do so. But if you try to get money through your own hard work, through your own talents, because Taurus, the second house is also to do with your talents. When you try to use it through your hard work, when you try to get money through your hard work and through your talents, then you're going to find that it's much easier to attract wealth and abundance into your life. And once you've learned this lesson, that's when paradoxically you're going to start receiving other people's money much more easily without much effort or resistance from your part, if that makes sense. Scorpio, has to do, it's ruled by Mars and Pluto. Both of these are aggressive, but in very different ways. So Mars is a fiery, masculine, aggressive planet. So, and Pluto is also aggressive, but it's more from a psychological standpoint. So it's very underhanded, it's very under the radar, it's not that obvious. So when you've got a Saturn in Scorpio, you can sometimes find, the thing is, Saturn is a bit of a pessimistic energy, so to speak. It rules Capricorn, which has to do with looking at life as, looking at the glass as being half empty, being a realist, not really looking at life through rose-tinted glasses. So that's very Saturn, that's very Capricornian. So when you've got Saturn in Scorpio, and Scorpio is also a very intense, brooding sign, Scorpio is also a realist. Scorpio doesn't like to look at life as being light and fluffy. That's not Scorpio. So when you've got Saturn in Scorpio, these issues of looking at life in sort of a negative lens, that can be amplified. Like you can also almost be very brooding, much more than the average Scorpio, because you've got Saturn sitting here. So when you go, Scorpio is known to go through those spells where they tend to brood a lot, they tend to withdraw into their shell, and they like to process their thoughts and emotions and then come out of their hibernation like a brand new person. So when you go through these spells can actually be much more exaggerated for you because you've got Saturn and Scorpio. So you may feel like every time you go through these phases, it's literally like a life and death situation for you. Again, a very Scorpionic theme, but it's not really a literal life and death. It's more like a psychological life and death, where you're reinventing yourself, where you're rejuvenating yourself by being within yourself. So you go into these hermit stages quite often in your life, and then it's almost like a new version emerges from these phases that when you come out of it. Scorpio, is a fixed water sign. So like all the fixed signs, there is an element of stubbornness involved, but a lot of people forget that stubbornness is also being very strong-willed, not being susceptible to influences that easily. So being fixed has its advantages. So for you being a Saturn in Scorpio, it's about really digging deep. It's about uncovering the mysteries of life. And because Saturn rules Capricorn, which has to do with the 10th house of career and public image and things like that, for you, the best kind of careers may be something like a private investigator, a researcher, a detective, maybe even quite literally an archaeologist, because you are digging for hidden treasures. You could basically be involved in any kind of, you could also be an astrologer, a tarot card reader, anything to do with the occult, because basically Scorpio rules these themes, and because Saturn rules Capricorn, which rules the 10th house that has to do with your career and public image, these can be ideal career choices for you. At the same time, because the 10th house also rules your public image, your public image may be maybe as somebody who is very reserved. People may view you as being very mysterious, they can't really figure you out that easily. You may keep a lot of secrets. You may find that other people tell you a lot of their secrets. So it can go either way. But the point I'm trying to say here is that there will be an element of secrecy and mystery about you, because that has to do with the 10th house of public image and how people view you. You can be quite manipulative sometimes. Like you may not intend to do that. Like for example, you may have an otherwise very fiery chart or a very airy chart. So a lot of air signs in your chart, or a lot of fire placements in your chart, but because of the Saturn and Scorpio, you can be prone to manipulating others, especially because when you see how easy it is for you to do that, when you see how easy it is for you to uh, basically manipulate people to do what you want, and the fact that you can get away with it so easily, you can fall into these default patterns where you do that a lot, where you try to influence other people to get them to do what you want. But again, Saturn here is teaching you to rise above that, because the thing is, it comes very easily to you, because Scorpio is co-ruled by Pluto, which has to do with the mind and psychology and trying to control others through psychology. So it is very easy for you to do that, but the lesson here, Saturn and Scorpio is trying to tell you that you really need to move away from that tendency and be ethical about things. So rather than resort to manipulation and mind games or those sort of things, it's about being honest with yourself and being honest with your intentions towards other people and working towards that, because that's how the Scorpio evolves through its different stages. Like Scorpio has various symbols for a reason. So at the base level, you have the scorpion, which is the lowest vibrational energy of Scorpio. And then the highest level is the dove, which is transcended all the baser instincts and tendencies of Scorpio. And it's about peace and harmony and getting along with other people. So I think the lesson here is to evolve to that stage and not get caught up in the low vibrational tendencies that you can sometimes get caught up in. But otherwise, you naturally have the gift of seeing through people's motivations, seeing through people's hidden intentions, and this can be a really good thing because you can spot other people who may be trying to manipulate you, or other people who don't have your best interests at heart. So it's very easy for you to spot those people and see through masks and see through their facade and really get to know who they are as people. So that's a really good gift that you have, and you can use this to actually help other people rather than using it for your own self advantage. You can use it to help other people who may have been manipulated. So that's why I said you could be, your career choices could be in the healing profession, because Scorpio is a natural sorcerer, is a healer. So that in a nutshell is my take on Saturn and Scorpio. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. You can click on the red subscribe button at the bottom of this video, and you can also click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that whenever I post a new video, you get a notification in your inbox and you can stay tuned for all of my latest updates. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and see you in my next video, which is going to be Saturn in Sagittarius. So keep watching. Thanks, guys.